Welcome back to the channel, boys and girls. So we're going to look at a game today called Stranded Alien Dawn. I've streamed this a little bit over on the channel, but what we're going to look at is setting up a trading outpost. We have fled a colony and we are outcasts on a planet. So what we are going to do is we are going to set up an outpost. We are going to become successful traders. We are going to buy the planet and then we can do what we want with that. So we're going to start off by landing and seeing how we get on from there. Now the settings I'm going to be running for this is we're going to be having Concordia Moon. Apparently these do change how different events plan out in the game. So different moons have different sort of play effects on the game. So that could be good to try out different playthroughs. So we're going to also have a game difficulty on hard. I have two game rules of big family and random survivors. Big family because I like to have more people eventually, and you can get new survivors over certain events, and random survivors, so you get completely random survivors, so you don't pick your own, like you can't pick to have the best of every single trade. You get 3 random survivors, which also come with random traits, so some could be good, some could be bad, but also as a bonus to counter that a bit, you'll get railgun sniper rifles, which are very, very good. Now we're going to start this and we're going to get this story on the go. But if you're new to the channel, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can see when a new part of this story comes to YouTube. So let's dive in. We are landing on the planet now. So let's have a quick look around, see where we are, see just how screwed we are. I mean, we could be, we might not be. But let's have a quick look now. So I'm going to pause it to start with. Oh, no, I'm going to pause the time now. So we are in quite like an open area, which is cool. We've got a lake over there with loads of rocks. Oh, this could be a good area to set up, actually. Nice, flat area. Some of that. These are really good for easy food. A lot of food there. We got cotton there. That's good. We've got bushes. Got trees here we can plant. We've got some veggie bark or leather bark. Sorry, silicon. That's a good area to set up over there. So there is quite a few crash things here, which are also good for. We could go and wipe out that and take over that forest, which wouldn't be a bad shout. This is actually, ooh, I like this. I like this a lot here. This is it. This is it. It's a hell of a trek. Oh my good god, that is one hell of a trek. I don't know. There's a lot of potential to come from these. There's a lot of trees. There's not so much stone over here, so we're either sacrificing stone, but sacrificing stone for a nest for. Well, I've got all these as well, so this, I mean, here would be pretty cool, pretty good. Because I'm going to go for these rocks. No, what? Sod it. We're going for these rocks here. Going for these rocks. Right, so first thing we want to do is we want to set up a shelter because we're going to need that. So a shelter, we have 3 people. So we're going to want 1, 2, 3. And then we're also going to want to put our stockpile for our initial resources that we brought with us there. Right, so we are here, got no nests in between us, tidy. Let's bring this little ripper over here as well. What is you move that trading pod? Constructing shelter, yep. Okay, so we're going to move them over here. So what I'm going to do is it's not really entertaining watching them bring stuff back and forth, so I'm going to bring you back when we've got this bit sorted. We have constructed our home. It is nothing fancy by any stretch of the imagination, and I think their heads are actually hanging out at night. Nearly. They're going to get wet if it rains, but that's not my problem yet. Now, we do have all our resources here as well, and we have moved the pod, and this is our new home. So what we are quickly doing now is observing some stuff so we can start growing it. Now, I am going to be looking at wide-leafed plants because this makes smoke pipes, which in other words is an old man's pipe. And we've got silicon for making electronics later on. We have a berry plant here, which Vanessa is very kindly observing for us. And we are observing, well, we have observed one of these weird horrible looking things. That one's dead. It is untamable. Too primitive for yeah, it is because it is a bit thick, basically. We do have some other stuff nearby, so we've got this tall grass, which looks like grain, which would be quite nice to get access to because we can make beer and antibiotics with that. We have a little forest here as well, which is nice. We can always start looking at chopping all that down. We've got a lot of good stuff nearby. I don't think we're going to need the leaf bark though, because we have cotton not far away. Literally, I think it's just over. So it's not far away. I've seen it dotted around. So the key thing I want to do first is I'm going to select these trees to be cut down, and then we're going to select these to be cut as well. And then I'm also going to click harvest on all that. So that's going to be food for a little bit. And this is going to be for chopping down trees to make our first little home. It's not going to be anything big and fancy. It's not going to be anything special. It's going to be a hut to start out with. We need to get out of the cold weather to start with. Well, I say cold weather. It's going to get cold, but not right now. What we do have... No, it's not there. There it is, the cotton. So that's cotton that we need for making clothes. We've got these as well. They're good. That's interesting rock. That's an ore deposit. We've got some pretty good stuff right near us, which is really nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. And I do like those trees. I don't know which ones make. So these big broadleaf tree, they make more wood than these ones. So I might plant a load of these around as well. It's going to take me probably best part of about 4 or 5 in-game days to get everything observed and partially built to where I want it. But we do have a lot of forests. This is the edge of the map here. So we do have a lot of forest as well that we can chop down, which is nice. But I do like building in this little archway because eventually we're going to have our building all the way around this. And it's going to be quite a big trading station. So, yeah. I think we're almost ready to... Oh, no, we need to make a research bench. Matt, I completely forgot. So we need to actually... Before we can do anything, we actually need to build a research bench and actually start researching basic construction. Otherwise, we're not even going to be able to make anything. Which... we're not going to be able to make a home. And we need a roof over our head because I don't know how long we can realistically stay in there. That's not great. That is not a good situation at all. Farming, we do have that, which you grow on this sort of stuff, like those there. These. You grow them here and you can just get pretty much unlimited food from it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all this as, for now, this is going to be our main source of food. Because it's easy to grow, it's quick. Well, I say quick. You get multiple harvests out of it. It is really, really, really good stuff. And I've got a first trade ship already arriving, and there's nothing interesting we can buy off them. And we haven't got anything to offer, funnily enough, because we've just got here. So yeah, build that. Perfect. So now we can set up and have a look. So straight away we want wooden fortifications and construction basics. That's going to take 2 days to do. And then we're going to want tailoring so we can start making clothes. We want lightning rods because we don't want to get zapped by lightning while we're working, and metal refinement. And then we're going to work on electric grids and spaceship deconstruction after that. So what I'll do is, because to be honest, there's not a massive amount I can do right this second. We have... they're cutting all those just to... That's a shame. But I'm going to have my own, so it's fine. I think those are more densely compact though, which is... Oh, beef berries. Yeah, so we got... I don't know why they're called beef berries. Can you imagine beef growing in a berry form? That would be some weird texture and some weird food, you know. Like the taste of beef, but in a soft, juicy berry. Oof, that would be... not for me, I'm not going to lie. Oh, those birds, there we are. So those birds are... I wish you could use those for, you know, what do you call it? travel. That'd be really nice. Really, really nice. Right, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'll get to the point where I'm about to start building the hut, and then I'll bring you back so we can build the house together. Oh no, we have 23 aggressive insects coming at us. Where are they? They're all the way up there. So they've got a little bit of way to travel to us yet, and now they are coming. So we do have to defend ourselves against these guys, but they're not those things. They're not an issue. What I am going to quickly do is make sure that everyone is ready to rock and roll. Because we're going to, well, we've got sniper rifles, so as long as I can pull them back and keep a bit of range, we're fine. The only downside is that those sniper rifles fire very slowly, which can be a bit of an issue. So we're going to have you down here, have you over here, I'm going to have you here. So they tend to sort of almost pretty much beeline straight for your survivors. So if I keep them over here, like so, they should come straight for me, which looks like they are. Here they are. So, and ready for first one. Yep, missed. Oh, okay. Oh, they're getting in close fast. Boom. How'd you miss from there? These people need target practice. Boom, boom. Missed, really? Boom, boom. You missed that close. Wow, okay. You better get stabby stabby. Now, there are going to be a few injuries had. Going to be a few injuries. That's fine. We can deal with that. So, who's best at healing? Vanessa, you're best at healing. So, heal. You're going to have to heal them both first before you can do anything. Yeah, that's it. So what's he got? He's got, I think he's got superficial bite, bitten off flesh. Ooh. Yeah, just got a casual bit of a chunk of his ankle missing or a bit of his leg missing, but she's the best healer we've got, I think. Yeah, she is. She's the best healer we've got. So wants to patch them up. We will continue on with our day. Nothing too scary there. Just, yeah. It was our first attack, so I thought I'd show it you. But we are about to, actually, to be fair, we're about to start building our first house here, so I'll get that sorted and I'll bring you back. Here we are. We have researched construction basics, which now means we can build houses and build homes and buildings and with actual physical roofs. So what we're going to, I have in the meantime, in the process, he is not looking happy. He is not happy, bunny. In the meantime, I did wooden I will put my teeth back in and get my words out in this due course. Wooden fortifications, because it's easier for these to stand in these and shoot down and then not get attacked, you know. It just works out safer for them. But I also have planted some big trees here with some blade grass around it for hay, which you'll see why I want a lot of hay. We've also planted some beef berries here because they're going to be useful because food. And we are also about to start doing our very first home. So we're going to get... yeah, we'll do wood. Naturally. So we'll have, I think, we're going to have a good size. Somewhere about... Well, I think that's a good size for a starting house. If I'm completely honest. Maybe come forward a little bit so it doesn't cost so much. I think planks look better though. I haven't got anything to like make the actual planks, but it's just planks, so let's do quite, I don't know. That'll do. There we go. So I think we're going to have to chop all this down. But we are about to use all the wood we have to build this, and we'll hopefully get this done quickly because, well, it'd be nice to have it done relatively quickly. So now rooms. So gonna have you know what? I'm just gonna let them chop all that down first. But I think we're gonna have obviously gonna have private bedrooms. I think. So start playing change roof direction. Yeah, roof location. So for now, we're going to have something like this. This is going to be a weird design. I'm just throwing this out there. So that's going to be one room. One person's going to have a bigger room here. I have not. Wall, plank. Yeah. Let's cancel that one. Cancel that one. Cancel that. And then put wall there. Because then we have a door like that. And there. And then there. So that's going to be the bedrooms then, which is absolutely brilliant because we're going to have bedrooms, you know. Bedrooms are good. Bedrooms are life. They'll have their own private bedroom so they can do the nasty at the night and no one's watching. I'm sure some people may be getting bored of watching the other person do the nasty in the haystack. We're going to want some... I probably should have planted some cloth blossom. You know what? We're going to do that now because it is really, really important for clothing, as you can probably imagine. I think that'll do for... Damaged wooden Oh, Vanessa's lost her crap. Vanessa's not having a good day, so she's decided to start she has decided to start punching wooden reinforcements. I mean, I think her IQ is room temperature for that sort of move. But no research. What do you mean no research? Whatever. I'm just gonna leave her to it because yeah. Go on, you just keep building that. I don't know why she was kicking off anyway. They've got food. We do need to get a wiggle on with the producing some medicines because we've only got 3 first aid kits. We are also out of wood, it seems. So we have to. Oh god, we're gonna have to chop most of this forest down actually, which is a bit annoying, but hey ho, it is what it is. We've got fireplace, air vents, heating stove. We don't need any of that at the minute because it's in summer, thankfully. Right, I'll speed this up for you, and we'll get this done. So here we are. God, what day are we in? Day 16 already. Oh my god, day 16. We are harvesting these beef berries, which is a great source of food, early game food. We are nearly finished the house, and we're just moving these just to a position where they can all shoot and save each other from, you know, being attacked, which essentially is what we're doing. Now, Raka, he sustained 2 lightning injuries, in a very quick concession. Actually, I might add, it was not great. So he's struggling with pain, as you can imagine. He's also struggling with movement, a lack of movement. Again, you can understand 2 lightning strikes. It's not great. So he's also our main constructor. He's building everything for us, as you can see now. We are almost at the point of where we can, you know, comfortably say that we have a little settlement. I mean, we are by no means anywhere near ready to start selling stuff, but we are almost at the point where we can say, yeah, okay, we are starting to make stuff. We're starting to produce things, which is what we need. We need to start producing. Look, that hay's already done. That's really fast. That is really, really fast. I'm impressed with that. So if we get this guy to do all the floors, then the walls, and then we are enclosed in, essentially, to construct those walls. If we get those constructed, I'm currently going to use him until he's. I mean, he's all right actually. He can pull an all-nighter doing this. So yeah, we'll get these walls done. If we get those walls done, get the doors done, we are in a very good position. Then no, hey, get your backside back there. Get that done. Done. They get this cave dweller debuff because there's no flooring. It's just the bare flooring, and they don't really like that. So that's why they're getting that debuff. No. You're doing that last one. You're doing that last one, my friend. There we are. House is kind of done. We've got a coat being... I've got them making coats and some beanie hats for the winters because that is coming. As the old saying goes, winter is coming. We're going to do 3 of those as well. We're going to want some boots, some sneakers. 3 lots of those as well. We're doing all right, so I'm going to cut these away. I'm going to cut those away. We've got some smoke leaf here as well. That's good. So we can start producing. I'm going to put a drying rack on here, out here. Where is it? Small drying rack. Sticks. So a stick drying rack. We're going to put that one there, so we can actually cut this smoke leaf back and get a harvest ready for making some smoke pipes, which again is very, very good for making some money. Early game cash. I'm also going to put the research desk inside, which is going to go on this wall, because why not? I'm going to move that in there. I'm also now going to deconstruct that, and that. And what I'm also going to put on the side of here is, I did this in a previous game, and it actually works out pretty nicely. I like how it turns out. And basically, you're making like a floor, basically a floor to build on, a walk on. So you're not just walking on the grass and the mud and the dirt all the time. It doesn't make a difference. Personally, it just looks better, because then you can put a floor over it to make it look like a stone floor or a wooden floor, for example. And then all I do over this is a hay roof, because you don't need anything. Don't need any. Oh, right. We'll deconstruct that at the minute. Raka, how are you? You're not doing so hot, are you? Let's just deconstruct that, so I can at least. Because what I will do is I will call it a day. Quite literally. Oh. I'm going to need you to deconstruct that one as well, my mate. Sorry, I know you're trying to have a nice daily stroll, but we're going to do that. We're going to put that up. And that could be outdoor storage, but it's under a roof, which is the key one, because under a roof, your resources, if it's like your crafting materials, medicines, fabrics, all that sort of stuff, it lasts indefinitely. But here, it slowly degrades over time, so it's best to it doesn't even have to be inside, just under a roof is the key. That's where you can well, if you've got it under a roof, you're absolutely golden. You'll be absolutely fine. We are doing well for food ish. We've got all that growing there, nice. They're nearly ready to start producing food. Those have already produced us a load of food so far, a load of berries, as we've got hundreds of them there. And once we have this floor done, which won't take long, to be honest, we've got a couple of them working on it now. I do intend on racking it out with a load of these, but I'm going to let them finish building first, because I don't want them to. I don't want them to get distracted like they already are. Okay, they're just cutting that over there. Okay, well, okay, Raki, you finish that off, matey. Now, if you want to play this game yourself, it is pretty cheap on Steam, and also hop in the Discord. I will put a link to the Discord, the game Discord in here, where you can find all sorts of tips, tricks, and there's some very helpful people in there that have been helping me out on it. I've played about 50 hours or so now of this. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's one way you can just get zoned in for hours on it and get lost in a sort of game. It's really, really nice. And you can also do different playthroughs, different style playthroughs, different bit of role play. So I'm going to try and do a little bit of role play on this for setting up an outpost. And we're going to work on that. So the next episode will be going over the role play aspects of this game and how we're going to be looking at that. I want to get this roof done and get this storage sorted out, situated, and we can start looking at getting all functional and moving and grooving and all that sort of good stuff, you know. I'll put there. So what? In my experience, it's best to have loads of storage. The last thing you want is to not have enough storage. Trust me. So get them cutting that, build that, and I'm going to put a stove in here. It may seem weird to put a stove in the middle of the room, but you'll appreciate why. We're gonna have a table as well, actually. I think we're gonna have a table. I want some chairs as well, so we're gonna get some wooden chairs around that table. So 1, 2, 3. We only need 3 at the minute. 3 chairs. Sorry, not 3 tables. 3 chairs. I'm going to put a fireplace in just for heating this room because, we don't need it right now, but we will need a fire. We will need a fire in the next 20 days. We'll need fire. So I'm just going to get it out of the way now. So that's going to be plenty of storage for what we need. And yeah, there we are. Jobs are good un. Nice. So everyone's going to get up, get some food, and then we're going to construct all of this, get to that stage where we're happy and we're sufficient because we got these guys waiting for materials to make the, what do you call it, hats and clothes. I've got them making these as of when they can, bandages. We want to make bandages, and we want to keep a stockpile of 10 bandages. Personally, that's my opinion. Not you don't obviously you don't need it. It's not something you require, but I like to have 10 lots of bandages. In Hugo's crying, of course he is. So what we're going to do next time is we're going to work on sorting out everyone's certain activities, what they're doing, the schedules and everything like that. We're going to go over each character and we're going to make sure that we are set up for production and progression in that in the same sentence. Oh, that died. How? They died. That's not great. But oh well. It is what it is. So we're in a good position. That's a good enough position for me to leave it for now. Got a heat wave incoming. Rakka's still having a meltdown. He's still crying. We've got some of this, all this over here we can mess about with. I'm happy where we are, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's the first one in a probably in a longish series. I'm going to play this game quite a lot. So there's going to be this game. There's going to be a few other little colony survival sort of building games that I'm going to play with. But I hope you enjoy, guys. Thank you for watching and see you next time.